Welcome to another One Door Studios update, and we got some huge news for you. And also, if you wanted a higher perk level than your original investment, we actually have a way for you to get there.
For free?
Yep, pretty much for free. Find out how from John, Jay, and Steve in today's One Door Studios update. Boy, oh boy, are we excited today. Welcome, by the way, to another One Door Studios update. So we had a great week, and we have an incredible piece of news for you that you want to hear, and we really mean it because it's significant. But first, that sounds like a salesman, right? But first, actually, we have an opportunity for you as investors. Maybe you wanted to be at a higher perk level than you are, but you maybe didn't have the funds available to invest that much to get that perk level. Well, we have a way for you and also for your friends who maybe haven't invested in our project to benefit. So here's the way it works. You guys have friends who you probably think should have invested in Calculator because it's such an awesome investment. If you get any friend to invest in Calculator, we will give that friend a higher perk level, the one higher perk level than they come in at. Well, so you're saying, what's in it for me? Well, but if they invest the same amount that you invested, we'll bump both of you guys up to the next perk level. Now, I don't think I need to give any examples because that's pretty simple. So, Jason, how are we going to do this? How are our investors going to know how to set this up?
Well, we're going to make it as simple as we can for you guys. So
there's a link
click
below
on
this
the
video.
link, and that's going to just take care of the whole process for you. It'll have their information, probably their name and email mostly.
Yeah, so you'll type in their name, their email, so we know who you're referring. You can kind of introduce them to the project, and we'll also reach out to them and we'll send them an email and with the link to our project. And then if they invest, they get the higher perk. And if they invest the same amount you invested, then you both get the higher perk. So what do you think of that, guys?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Because most people have friends that know that they invested. My friends know, obviously. But if you do, and they may have been thinking that that might be a good idea, you can just let them know. You can use my code, and it will give you the next perk level up if you're thinking about doing it.
John,
and,
will this work for my friends?
No. You're out. Yes. Anyone else except your friends? No, of course it will. So anyone that comes in that uses our code, they will have the next perk level up than they would have had otherwise. And if they invest as much as I do, which would be ridiculous, but if they do, then I also get up. I advance to the next level.
We do have some spaces left. We have some spaces left at some of these premieres. We have some spaces left with
the extra performers.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of those filled up. We do have some extras.
Premiere screenings.
Yeah. And the reason why we're going to give these away now is because, man, we are coming close. Next piece of news right now is this. We had mentioned for like 2 months now that there was somebody threatening to invest $500,000. And not only did they commit, the money is in the bank. You don't see it on WeFunder because it came in outside of WeFunder, but we're working with WeFunder so they can put the total beneath. So you'll see, right now, 725,000, et cetera, raised from 880 investors. And beneath that, you'll see $500,000 raised from a separate round. So that means we are
752, not 25, by the way.
I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? 752, which I'm using decimal points because we are now up to 1.252 million raised of the $2 million. That is highly significant for a couple of reasons. John's going to explain this really briefly, but one of the reasons is we don't need the full 2 million to start this project. For those who just came on board, we're not waiting to hit 2 million before we start working on this. No, we're actually working on it right now. We're going out to writers and we're going to agents right now. So, John, why is it so significant to have that much in the bank for our project? What does it mean for our project?
Well, the real currency of the entertainment industry is the property itself. It isn't currency. It's not cash. It is a story. So we have two of the most important things. We have the story that's over the top, but right close behind it is the actual cash. And to have enough cash for the screenwriter, which is about $400,000 to $600,000 typically, That also is crucial. And when you can show that, then it makes agents and the writers' representatives, other writers' representatives, also sit up and take notice. Well, we have both, but we not only have the amount of money we needed for the writer, we have most of the money we need for the director and the cast. We're over 60% funded at this point. And usually when that happens, when you're just over 50%, then things really start to roll. And that's what's happening now. And so if you, it just gives us incredible power. Yeah. Agents and other people in the industry say, these guys are on a roll. They're going to go the distance, and we need to have our talent a part of that.
And we, in fact, are on a roll. I mean, we have many people in the industry that said, this is some sticky material that you guys have right here. And so we got the material, we got the funding.
Top industry people too.
Top industry people. So we are on a roll. We are moving forward, and it is I imagine this is honestly, if you want to put this on a curve, like we started off like we're raising this much, and then it was like this much, and then we just hit this sudden hockey stick. And that's trend I don't believe is going to stop. So we may be done within a month or two. We just turned on the marketing engine again. We haven't been marketing because we've had so many of these things in the wings ready to come through. So we're turning the marketing engine on to wrap this raise up, hopefully pretty quickly. It's looking that way. So that is our amazing update for today. Anybody else want to add anything to this before we get our investors off to the races also?
No, just that we do have writers now in more of an intense look-see, so that we can short gap the space between where we are today and when the writer actually starts, which, as we mentioned last week, our drop dead date was September. We're still pushing to make sure now that it is going to be September. So we have agents now that are part of the process, and they will press in. We'll be in front of more people with not the property that we have to give them exclusive time to read, but with the agent's rendition of their read and their positioning for it. So they're kind of doing a pre-pitch for us, so we're able to see a contact and get in front of many more people than we were able to in the prior process.
Yeah, well, one of the barriers we were running into was with COVID and all the shutdowns before, people weren't writing, people weren't working, but now people are busy. Writers are busy. Producers are very busy right now making content. So, that's why
it's tough to get people to read.
Yeah.
Even for us.
But fear not. There's writers out there for us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got it going. So thanks for joining us for today's update. That's all we got for now, but that's a good one, isn't it? So, guys, hit that link beneath this video to refer your friend, and both of you guys see if you can get bumped up in the perks. And we'll see you guys next week. Have an awesome week.
再见。